Was delayed. It was harder to get rid of Zickness than I thought it would be. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, I remember. Before my... Now, what were we talking about? Oh, to really make an impression, you need to hurt the Lamias, kill them, burn their eggs, and defeat... Maybe. That's certainly more than any of my people have been able to do.
So this is the outsider that O'Neill has been dragging around the forest. Interesting. You're lucky, outsider. The only thing keeping me from sticking my knife in you, right? You dare challenge me? You test my patience, fool. Be gone, before I forget my... I like your confidence, outsider. You've got some bark on your hide. And that's exactly what you're going to need if you go up against...
I wasn't expecting any of the Shadow Walkers to be here. They haven't attacked yet, so that's a good... Well, I told you that killing Lamias would get their attention. You performed an honor deed. You stay here. I'll go see the council and give them the Lamia's head. That should be all the incentive they need to agree to listen to you. I'll return shortly. You'll be safe here, I promise. Why not get to know a few of these Shadow Walkers while I'm gone?
You're lucky, outsider. The only thing keeping me from sticking my knife in you right now is our code. But if you think I'm going to help you, think again. You dare challenge me? I like your confidence.
You don't look tough enough to have beaten the Lamia champion, but even a mighty storm starts with a light breeze. I'm not sure I should help you, but you seem to be on Faranil's good side.
Faranil is like a sister to me. I almost convinced her to give up her foolish plan and then you showed up. Well, I hope I don't live to regret this. Inril is the oldest member of the council. She's also the most...
I don't remember the last time I talked to an outsider. Killed one, sure, I do that all the time. But you don't honestly believe you can do that, do you? My people made a vow to protect this citadel. We get to see bright skies and clear water. I've only heard stories about such things.
Good news. The council has agreed to meet with you. The council will see you, but this won't be easy. You have one chance to convince them, so make sure you put your best. Dealing with the council can be tricky. It's a collection of individuals, each with his or her own idiosyncrasies. You can't fail. You just can't. Were the Shadow Walkers down here helpful? Do you need to talk to them again? When you're ready.
This is a great privilege allowing you to stand here. Never before has an outsider been permitted. Yes, we have sworn to protect the passage that leads to the tower known as the Lightless Oubliette. In exchange, we have been given the gift of shadow. Respect is a luxury I cannot afford. I have heard your words and I shall...
Spew forth your lies and be quick about it. I have a great... That annoying Faranil has convinced you of her fables, hasn't she? I tire of this old argument. But you did perform an honor deed. I shall give you one chance to convince me that we are being... I do not give a damn about your respect.
You have accomplished much, outsider. Survived the moonless walk, performed and... You must understand. To simply accept the word of an outsider, to turn our backs on everything we believe. You ask much, stranger. Still, this news disturbs me. Thank you for sharing this information.
You poor child. Dealing with those disgusting lamias as you... Such terrible news. But how can I know that what you say is true? It makes no sense. Why would Morlog Bob... The poor animals that roam the Valenwood. The people.
We have heard enough. Use the portal and return to my daughter's side. You have given us much to discuss, outsider.
You're back. Tell me everything. Did it go well? Were you able to convince them? Of course they are. That's what the council does. Sometimes I think that's all they ever do. Of course you did. I know you did. Now we just have to wait. Ah.
Outsider, step forth and hear the decision of the Council of Elders. The Council has discussed what you told us, debated your words from every... The Council can no longer ignore the truth happening around us. For too long, it means that your argument has convinced us. I sent runners to unlock the ruined passage that leads to the tower.
What did my father say? Did you convince them? Yes, you did it! You really did it! I've tried for so long to convince them, and now we can finally leave this wretched place. When the council finally makes a decision, they act with speed and certainty.
You made it this far, just as I had predicted. I'm glad. Excellent. Bring the crystal with you. You will need it to free me from my bonds. I have waited for centuries, and waited and waited. The Radiant One knows many things. She knew that... Have no fear. I am as alive as you are. I knew you were the one I was waiting for. Moloch Baal locked me away for a reason. He fears... You made it this far, just as I had predicted. I was captured shortly after Meridia pushed her city into this dread realm. Molag Bal has trapped me within a pillar of darkness, infused. To reach me, you must first unlock. I am the last alien king. In our ancient language, my name means ruler. I am a servant of Meridia, her master tactician and strategist. But to reach me, you must first unlock the prison door. Molag Bal... Enter the frozen alcove and collect the flame shadow crystal. Then place it on the central dais at the entrance. enter the library and collect the Mind Shadow Crystal. Then place it on the central dais at the end. Enter the garden and collect the Life Shadow Crystal. Then place it on the at the entrance. Well done, my friend. Now, enter the oubliette and set me free. Done well to make it this far. But there is still more to do to set me free. My body is imprisoned within a pillar of darkness, generated by the ebon shards to each side. Place a light of Meridia in both of the sconces. Each will create a beam of light that will strike a nearby crystal. By rotating the crystals, you can change a beam's direction. You may need to rotate a crystal multiple times to connect the beams and form a path of light to the ebon shards. Adjust the crystals until the beams of light destroy the ebon shards. Then the pillar of darkness will collapse, and I shall be free. long last. My calculations suggested that you had a slightly better chance to fail rather than to succeed. I suspect... Agreed. Allow me to create a portal to... This portal leads to the Hollow City. We shall talk again when we are safely inside its walls. I have barely set foot within these hallowed walls, and I already feel 1,000 times better. And now that I must take stock of our assets and resources, determine just how much might we can bring to bear. Only then can I develop a strategy that shall allow us to win this war. But forgive me, it is good to be back in this ancient city. I need to assess our strengths and soldiers, the ones who call themselves the Fighters Guild. They seem strong and capable. No leader? Well, that is an unacceptable situation. I shall take command of this fighter.
The pieces begin to fall into place. Small groups have trickled in since your departure. The warriors inside seem to be under the protection of the Knight Darien.
Your nagging is becoming more annoying than my persistent rash. We finally have a secure base. To go back outside without a plan is even too foolhardy for me.
You want us to hide behind these walls? To leave our comrades to die while you sip wine and lounge about? You have no honor, Knight.
Don't lecture me about honor, elf. You have no idea what I've seen or what I've gone through. My apologies for that display. The whole rash comment. A safe haven, eh? I didn't really expect to see cheerful flowers and clear water. I couldn't let you go off and save the world. That's a good question. I heard that Captain Alfari was killed shortly after we were an alien. I thought they were all, you know, dead. Of course, this is a...
Attend me, soldiers. We have a war to win, and time grows short.
What in Ariel's name is this? Who are you?
So that's the last alien, huh? I thought he'd be more dusty. Isn't that what happens when elves get really, really old?
Shut it, you fop.
Who's in charge of this group? Step forward and address me. Then allow me to rectify that. I shall lead you. We shall recover your comrades and complete your mission. If that does not work for you, your services are no longer needed.
I don't know who you are, but you aren't Fighters Guild. You have no authority over us.
Do you challenge me, then? Do you want me to kill you to prove my combat prowess to your companions?
I wouldn't necessarily mind seeing that. He is kind of annoying.
How can you expect us to lay down our lives for someone we never met? Trust is earned on the battlefield.
If you want to survive, if you want to win this, you must trust me. Allow me to explain why you need my leadership. We shall work this out. I understand your reservations, but with my leadership, the Fighters Guild will help us win this war.
The pieces begin to fall.
Welcome, friend.
The great and wondrous Vanus Galerion has a message. Greetings. This magical projection presents my current plan to my allies. Separated and alone, in case it needs to be said, the Black Forge creates all of Molag Bal's vile weapons, including... No need to concern yourself. I'm sure I have this well in hand. You there, please. What a ridiculous question. I am the Great Mage's essence. Vampires feed upon this essence and weaken it. When Vanus Galerion was captured, he cast a spell that divided him into his 3 essential... While we are the essences of the Great Mage, we aren't the Great Mage himself. The Great Mage is a virtual powerhouse of magicka energy. Yes, I can sense its reinvigorating presence. The essence before you has been... The slave's taskmaster used a device to rip away my... What can I tell you that you don't already know? Vanus Galerion is... Aren't you listening? He's the great mage. There isn't...
I hate this so-called existence. Not a chance, dunghead. It was given to me. Go find your own. Well, in that case, just make sure you shut down this...
I saw it. Why? You don't look like you need it. It will? I don't know.
Don't run off like that again, Alexis. You know that I work. Dear Alexis, why would I do such a thing? The energy makes me strong. I haven't felt this good in such a long... My dear Alexis, don't say such dreadful things. Don't run off like that again, Alexis. Dear Alexis, why would I do such... Oh, Alexis!
I wish we could take longer. And what will you give me in return? Oh, so hard.
Escape. And how will that help this one see thee? Always with the fight.
Did you? The great mage... Four seals contain the magic that binds me to this machine. Vanus divided himself to prevent them from using his They plan to use the Great Mage to provide... It provides the power necessary to craft Moloch balls. It is a larger, more powerful... These bindings can no longer hold me. Through the boiler tunnels waits the mighty guardian, Kothutwilk. fatality. Well, and now stamina returns. How I've missed you, old friend. Ah, much better. Now, follow me out of this foul place. Then we can talk. Perhaps I shouldn't have attempted this by myself. Yes, the Great Shackle, where the plane meld begins and ends. I thought I could deal with it on my own. The time has come. The Great Shackle must... Stay close and follow my every command. Taking down... This won't be easy. Is there anything else you want to ask me before we move out? What can I tell you that isn't obvious? The Great Shackle is the ultimate version of Mole. They wanted to use my energy to power the shackle. That indicates... Barrier spell on the door? How pedestrian. Give me a moment and I'll open the way. I must be weaker than I thought. That took a lot out of me. Once we get inside, you take the lead. I need to conserve my energy for dealing with the shackle. So I leave the hacking and slashing up to you. We need to locate the source of energy that provides the power for the shackle. This could be what we're looking for.
Someone out there? I could use a little help in here. appreciate the help, and I won't forget.
You there! Over here! Would you be so kind as to open this cage? My thanks, friend.
Examine this pedestal and tell me what you make of it. I see you found it. This contraption, I believe, I am going to finish. No! What have you done? Oh, wait! You reversed the energy flow. Good work! Now go upstairs and find the other conduits.
Ah!